Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. How are you today? It is Monday, June 5th, 2017. My beautiful friends, my lions, we have a lot to talk about, and that's what we're going to do. That's why I'm here right now. So what is going on? Right off the bat today, yet again, it's getting ridiculous. Another round of bad economic news. Factory orders missed the mark. Manufacturing here in the United States going nowhere. I think it should be more than clear to you that everything that we have been fist-fed repeatedly, and I mean fist-fed, by the mainstream financial channels, the mainstream news outlets, is just garbage. There is no recovery. We know that. What has recovered? Well, the stock market recovered relatively nicely. It's in a major bubble. Housing has recovered really nicely. It's in a major bubble. And how did those two things recover? On the back of the biggest bubble the world has ever seen. There's been nothing like it in the history of the world, and that is the debt bubble. This debt bubble is only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. So what do we need to do? That's right. You guys are so smart. I love you guys. Bet against the debt. Become your own central bank. And that's really what I want to talk about here is opportunity, because it's everywhere. Despite what we're seeing with regard to economic news, I cannot stress to you how much opportunity there is out here. It's at times like these, really, where those of us who just have one eye open and maybe a couple of functioning brain cells and a couple of synapses that are working can make all this work for us. And that's really what I want us all to do here. Let's talk about the stock market. So despite the bad economic news, stocks are slightly higher. I have no idea where they will end the day. This is early here on the west coast of the United States. I would not be surprised to see them end up higher, but who knows? We'll see. Again, bad economic news, stocks go up. Good economic news, stocks go down. This phenomenon is being driven by the Federal Reserve. Let's talk about that real quick. I've been saying for weeks now, maybe longer than that the Fed is going to raise the federal funds rate this month. Many of you have written to me, Greg, you're wrong. Greg, me, I very well may be wrong. No doubt about it. But my record here with the Federal Reserve is second to none. I was wrong once. One time in all these years that the Fed has been saying they're going to raise rates. I was wrong once. Could I be wrong twice coming up now? It's very possible. I don't think so at this point. Let me outline that a little bit for you here. So, again, bad economic news pushes the market higher. Why? This is what Wall Street believes right now. This is what I believe. The Fed is going to raise this month, but then they're going to stay out of the way for a while. And that is going to put a bottom underneath the stocks. So right now, this is a risk-on environment. The stock market's not real. The prices here are astronomically inflated. But that does not mean we can't trade these things and line our pockets with cash and do whatever the heck you want to do with it at that point. This is what I'm doing. Check my site, traderschoice.net, for my most recent stock picks. All right, so let's talk about other opportunities here. You know where the two biggest are. And I almost don't even want to repeat it, but it goes back to becoming your own central bank and betting against the debt. It's gold and silver. Gold and silver have been on a tear as of late. And it's not going to stop. Are we going to get pullbacks? Of course we are. If we don't get pullbacks, we won't get another leg higher. But the trajectory here for metals is higher, 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 higher. Okay? That's where it's going to go. Again, we're going to get pullbacks. For the trolls out there, they're going to say, oh, Greg was wrong. He pulled back. I mean, these people are brain dead. They really are. And I'm trying to help these people too, but they don't want to listen. That's okay. We need two sides of a trade. Let them stay in the dollar. That's where opportunity is not. Look at what's happening with the dollar as of late. Lower, 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 lower. I think today we're even lower a little bit with regard to the dollar. This trend for the dollar moving lower is going to continue. The bond market also, it doesn't know what to do right now. The U.S. 10-year yield, 2.17. Stay away from debt. People keep asking me about that. Greg, what should I do? Should I short the bond market? Should I go long the bond market? I say stay away from it. There's a lot better opportunities for you. Right now, we know that the trade here is risk on with regard to the market, because the Fed's going to support this. Terrorism doesn't affect the market. Bad economic news doesn't affect the market. The market is Teflon at this point because of the Fed. So there's your opportunity. Stay away from the debt market. I can't stress this enough. There's going to be a time to get short here, people. It's going, and no doubt about it. I don't think it's yet, but it's coming. Major opportunities in the stock market. Major opportunities with regard to precious metals. Forget about the derivatives. GLD, SLV. People ask me about these all the time. You want to trade these things? You could do that. But understand, it's not real. There's no price discovery mechanism there either. Let's talk about cryptocurrency, people. It's important. So, how many of you out here remember when Bitcoin hit $2,700 and all of a sudden it pulled back? Everyone was saying, oh no, the bubble burst. Everyone was wrong about Bitcoin. I left. And people wrote to me, Greg, you were wrong about Bitcoin. If you remember, right before it hit 2,700, I told everyone, we're going to get a pullback. And if we do get a pullback, you should use it as a buying opportunity. Remember when I said that? Well, that was a buying opportunity because right now, today, Bitcoin is back up to 2,600. It is going much higher. Okay, I did a whole article I wrote on Steam It. 5,000. Forget about it. It's going higher. I don't know where it's going to end up, but it's going to keep going higher. All of these cryptocurrencies are going to move higher. Let's talk about Steam and Steam It. Okay, since last month I started pushing Steam and Steam It. When I started telling people to get into Steam, the cryptocurrency Steam, it was trading at under $1. Today it's almost $1.50. This trend is going to continue as well. I hope you get in on these opportunities. Most people are going to ignore them. And that's just the cattle mentality. They just, oh, I'm going to stay in the dollar, despite it going lower and lower and lower, despite people losing the purchasing power, despite them trying to tell us that there's no inflation with regard to food. Yeah, they're shrinking everything. Everything's getting smaller. Notice that, but the prices are staying the same. They used to give you a dozen. Now they're going to give you 8, and they're still going to charge you the same price. It's insane. So you people out there that want to stay in the dollar, good for you. I can promise you that I'm going to eat your lunch for you so hardcore, you're going to cry down the line. There's no doubt about it. Because me, I am diversifying out of the dollar at every freaking opportunity that I possibly can. You want to stay in the dollar, you're in a dying asset right now. It's got nowhere to go but lower here. The global debt is going to continue to inflate. You want to be in the dollar, which is a unit of debt, and is going to get punished in this. There is something wrong with you. I would suggest calling your doctor or something. Increase your medication if you need to do that too. But you need to be getting out of the dollar, into gold, into silver, more specifically silver, into cryptocurrencies here. Every pullback in crypto, I'm going to say it again, is a buying opportunity. If you're a trader, the opportunities for you are frankly off the freaking charts. And you need to get involved in that too. There's no doubt about it. Again, check my website for my most recent stock picks, traderschoice.net. So let's summarize just real quick. Bad economic news doesn't affect the market. Terrorism doesn't affect the market. It's Teflon. Fed is going to keep supporting this. They are going to raise rates this month. Could I be wrong? Sure I could. Am I going to take heat for it for keep saying this? Probably. But frankly, I don't care. Because no matter what happens, I will be richer after. It's pretty, really, that's the bottom line to me. This opportunity everywhere. This channel is about opportunity. Whether Greg is right about something or whether Greg is wrong about something, Greg is going to be richer the following week after he's right or wrong. That's the truth. And that's what I want for every single one of you. All right? That's it. I want you to find the opportunity. I want you to pounce on it like a raging freaking lion. And that's really the truth. I don't know another way to put this. So, opportunity is in the stock market. No doubt about it. It's going to go up higher. We're going to get pullbacks. Of course we are. Every pullback probably should be thought of as a buying opportunity here. It's going to go higher until it doesn't. There is no opportunity in the dollar unless you want to get shorted. There is screaming opportunity with regard to gold, with regard to silver, with regard to cryptocurrency. Bond market, forget about it. I almost pretend it doesn't exist other than I want to watch it continue to inflate. It's a time bomb. The bond market is a time bomb. Understand that. When it goes off is anybody's guess. But that's the truth here. All right, look, I know this video is getting awfully long. I think I covered a lot of important things here. If you agree with me, please, if you're watching this on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and share it. If you're watching this on Steam It, which I hope you are, give me an upvote and re-steam this. Let's get it out there too. I'm all about opportunity, people. I can't stress. I should be called like Mr. Opportunity. I don't know, because that's all I look for. I look for every single opportunity to pounce on what I think is going to make us all better off. Period. And that's really what I want for every one of us out here. There's no reason why we need to be sheared by the powers that be, sheared by the mainstream financial channels who keep fist feeding us up to their freaking elbow now the nonsensical garbage about economic recovery. I mean, really, it's just out of control. All right, with that said, I will see you tomorrow. Over now.